Hello, folks. It's me again. It's Ridiculous from Ogington, and we're back for more Guild Wars. Probably don't need to be, but I love this game too much to put it aside for a while. I don't know. I honestly expected to be sort of to have gotten bored and wander off. It has been. See, we're on part 12, and it's been since mid-August. Feels weird to, I don't know, feels weird to have even pulled it up. But I'm glad that we have. It's looking like this will be my first character that ever beats the original storyline of the game. To say nothing of getting into expansion pack content. So I'm hoping for that. There we go. Naturally, NVIDIA wants me to update my video driver. That always seems to pop up when I start streaming. I don't know why. Like, it could warn me ahead of time. I feel, but it does not. Man, this is a really good track. Tower of Ordeals. Oh, this is probably one of the hardest dungeons in the game. I'm just guessing by... Incoming game. Warning, a huge game, Guild Wars 2, is approaching fast. Do your best you have ever done. That said, yeah, Dinosaur Resurrection. I think that, I think it's getting a translation by the same folks who originally fan-translated some of the other games, and if so, then I'm very hopeful. That's a very, very catchy, tune. So it's officially Sunday, and that feels nice. I'm glad of that. I admit there's no big news, nothing I want to really share. Uh, Nothing I'm particularly thinking about. Like, I would love to tell you folks, some massive secret here in the build-up, but I just don't have one. I am secretly a furry. Oh my gosh, I did not realize. Yeah, I am. That'll be, that'll be interesting if I ever do decide to get a 3D model commissioned. I'll have to find the right people. I have some options bookmarked, though. That said, I think we can move on over to the games arena. Pull you folks down here. And I will get Guild Wars 2 up and running. Log in. There's Colosaur. And her tail. Looking big, filling the screen. Unlike most of my other characters. 22% map complete. Even after we hit level 80, the map completion stuff is still gonna carry on. I can definitely promise that. Alright, there we go. We've just got a couple of things in our inventory to get rid of at some point. No big deal there. Anything going on? Not that I see. Alright, there is a heart down here we haven't done. And that is an undiscovered point of interest down this river. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm just noticing something weird. Yeah, I had the game muted. My fault. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head for this heart here. And work south from there. Whoops. Yeah. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I forget I had the game... Like, I was listening to Spotify, and I forgot that music was happening. I mean, I forgot that the game audio was muted because I was listening to music. Defend Shore Watch from the Risen. Sorry guys, not my problem. I'm heading down here. Just swoops right in. Reinforce South-Watch posts by setting traps. And alert allies by lighting signal fires. We did start on that a little bit. I don't actually see many signal fires to light. Maybe they're all down on the beat. Whoops. Wait a minute. Oh. Was that a signal fire? Certainly didn't look like one. Oh, that was probably a trap. Here's a fire. So you just kind of have to watch for the prompts to pop up, I guess, because... Not very, obvious where those would be all the time. But yeah, I have been thinking a lot about, like... Will the pace of things pick up when we move into expansion pack content? And... probably not so much. I still really do want to hit map complete in, like, the Tyrian world. And... well, even if we are doing more plot stuff, I'm not always gonna feel like pushing plot. Sometimes I will just feel like, hanging out. So, that's not gonna be, like, a huge priority. That said, I do really want to see the plot. Like, it's about fucking time. I want to see the world, but I also want to see the story. It's about time I see the story. I think. Now that I'm mature enough, like, I had already, I think, gotten frustrated by Traherne somehow. Like, being the main character. And, I don't care anymore. Like, can I just hit this and knock whatever's... No. Hiding in the tree's canopy. I don't know what you do with that tree to activate it.
Here they come. We cannot allow them.
Oh, defend the South Beach. Okay. Anyway, what was I... right. I don't really care so much anymore if Traherne is the main character, and I'm not. I remember that being, like, a big deal breaker for me, but, I'm older now, I'm a little more mature, and I don't care if I'm the main character. Other people can be the main character. Being the main character is hard. So, it's cool. Alright, we got that heart. The foul risen are just one unending nightmare. With the trap fixed and the single fires lit, we stand a chance. Do you? Do you really? Are you really sure about that?
The whole world is surrounded by this enemy.
Alright, I'm gonna head back down and check out that part. And head down here. Maybe the hero point. What I'm trying to do is... This Claw Island thing is the end of the level 60 plot. I kind of want to be level 70 before we hit it, so we can springboard directly into the next tier. I want to hop directly into the next set of plot after this. And I think that makes enough sense that, you know... I can, of course, do pretty much what I want, but... I want to explain what I'm doing. I desperately want to come off, like, the things I do make sense. Like they have a logical backing behind them. Is it true? Hell if I know. But that's how I want to appear. And there's a lot of Risen out here. I'm noticing. And yeah, this is one of those defend for like 5 solid minutes. And, sorry guys, I got, like, stuff to see out in the ocean.
Anyone not fighting, get to safety in the temple. Bo, now!
Right, I'll just be in the temple. Good luck. I'm not going to the temple. Come on over here. Deposit. I did do some cleaning out of my storage. That's why we're up to like 65 gold down here. Oh, I went right past it. I did some cleaning out of the storage. That's why we're up to 65 gold. I don't know what I will use it on. But I'm positive that there's something, mounts or something, later on. What's this? Orion Tomb. The name on this Orion Tomb has long since faded, but the epitaph remains. May those who come to pay their respects to this fallen soldier and son be blessed with good fortune and mercy. Well, I was blessed with good fortune and mercy, and then I leveled up. I got a glob of ectoplasm. I'm still not entirely sure what these are for. They're expensive as hell if you sell them, which means that they're for something. But I'm not entirely... You know what? I'm tired of not knowing. We're gonna park on the shore up here. And I'm gonna hit the wiki.
Here I come. Anger rising.
We're gonna park on the shore away from the scales. So, /wiki ectoplasm. What is this? Bring it forth, Guild Wars Wiki. Which I think is opening in the back. Yeah, it opened in the background. Glob of ectoplasm is an exotic crafting material used in all high-level crafting except cooking. It is also a token used for purchasing ascended accessories from a Laurel merchant. Interesting. Unlike most crafting materials, they cannot be farmed or purchased directly. This makes the glob of ectoplasm one of the most heavily traded items on the trading post. Okay. Well, that explains why it sells so well. So if I wanted to try to farm it, I would have to do things that give me rare items, break it down with the salvage kit, and hope. It's random numbered gambling. That is not too bad. Like, that's not the explanation I was expecting. But... Ew. Ooze. Did you just have to ban someone? Oh, it's one of those... Okay. Thank you, as always, for being present and... stomping on the ants that swarm. Crafting exotic gear and breaking it down requires a lot of materials. I mean, yeah, but if you're doing it to get crafting, if your crafting needs ectoplasm, and your recourse is to craft stuff to get ectoplasm, I think you have problems. Oh, nope, I'm going the wrong way. I should be going south, I'm going north. I need a compass. That's what I need a compass. Higher tier exotics require it, not all exotics. Okay. Honestly, I wouldn't know. I haven't really leveled crafting very high. Why is this rock highlighted? There are cracks in this boulder. Maybe Admiral Clorinda Demard knows a way to break it open. Well, let's go talk to her. I'm just trying to imagine, you know, farming up materials to craft things, to break down, to try and farm better materials. That is a crazy person's activity. And unfortunately, it also makes sense to me, and that's how I know it's a crazy person.